That's great. I can see there's a whole lot of new faces here. I'd like to do a recap of the show for those of you that missed the other portions. First I came out, I looked great, I did a really good job, told tons of funny jokes, nobody really cared. And then a Kiss cover band played, but they didn't actually play any Kiss songs, which I thought was weird. And then in the next set I kind of lost my cool a little bit, and used words I wouldn't have normally used before 5 p.m. But now that it's 15 till, I might just fucking do it. Whoa! Just let it, oh. Okay. Don't hold it against me. And then, it's all becoming a blur at this point. So we'll just leave it at that. How we doing? How'd you guys' Saturdays go? Yeah. Tell a joke, someone says.
It was Mark Plant.
So there was this guy, and there was this other guy, and they both really didn't like each other very much, and so they spent most of their lives just trying to undermine each other. You know, this guy would do something, and this guy would go to the papers and say he was a rapist, or whatever it took, you know, to keep the rivalry going. And when they were 70 years old, they, both on their deathbeds, both in the same hospital, and the fucking craziest thing, both in the same room together. That's right. What's the odds? You know, yeah, I've always hated you. And the guy looks at the other guy and he goes, I've always hated you too. And excuse. It's good. Oh. Our next act tonight, we got like 10 more, but our next act tonight, I don't want to hear one bad word, not one. Jesus, I'm giving myself a head rush. Thank you very much. That was a fucking joke, by the way. Thank you very much. Nothing. One fucking guy. I don't know. Physical comedy. I tried everything else. I guess I'll get props next time. Is it gonna make you feel better? Okay. My next act is one of the best people in St. Louis, Missouri.
Yes.
And if anybody says anything bad about him, I will pay somebody else in excess of $25 to break your kneecaps. So, everybody keep that in mind. Ladies and gentlemen, all the way from South Carolina, Googolplexia!
beautiful eastern coast of Missouri. Friend, you're in for quite a treat today. As usually I perform, solo is Googolplexia. But not today. Today, a one-time only special for the release of Gateway Drug Volume 3. I brought with me a backing band. So ladies and gentlemen, put it together for the greatest, most magnificent, and greenest band in St. Louis, Missouri. Straight from the local airport gift shop, it's the Green Machine. It's the Green Machine, everybody. I brought him with me today as a special incentive to get people into Apop records. I hope it worked okay. All right. Well, here's a song that I never practice or play live in concert, and all the same, it appears on the mixtape cassette, which comes with your brand new copy of Gateway Drug Volume 3, available now, okay? At least I think it's on the tape. I haven't actually listened to the tape yet. Okay, I think that's where it is. Slow yourself down and give a wave high. Where do we go then? Help plant some seeds and help pull some weeds. Maybe someday there'll be a goat you can feed. You may not see. Wait, how's it go? You may not see. I told you I never practice it or play live, so and I usually use my live performances as my practices because I don't practice anything. So you may not see the sprouts coming up, but you might go home with some in a cup. You may not see that it's such a treat just farming a farm on Cherokee Street. Help break some soil, a hose to uncoil. Maybe someday there will be a tractor to oil. Slow rocket farm with chickens and crops. Slow rocket farm where the fun never stops. Slow rocket farm, slow rocket urban farm. Slow rocket farm, and you'll be doing so well. Slow rocket farm, it's as urban as hell. Slow rocket farm, slow rocket urban farm. Slow rocket farm, you can be your own boss. Slow rocket farm, here with Yaffa and Joss. Slow rocket farm, slow rocket urban farm. Play it out, boys, play it out, play it out, play it out. Okay, all right, good job, boys, good job. Woo! All right, thanks everyone. So that was a song about a farm down the street that doesn't really exist anymore. But
it was great when it did.
It was great when it did, and you know, we've all got our fond
fond memories. Okay, guys, has anyone seen the Star Trek exhibit at the St. Louis Science Center yet? Has anybody seen it? Not yet. You should see it. It's great. I got this sweet ring there the other day. See, it says Star Trek on it. Okay, here's a song about it's a song about Star Trek. I have gone home. I have gone. I'm no longer. I have gone. Fully gone where no man's gone before. The final frontier, these are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise. Starship Enterprise, it's continuing mission to explore strange new worlds, to explore strange new worlds, to seek out new life and new civilization. Seek out new life and new civilization. I have gone, I disappear. I'm a doctor, Jim. I said, beam me up now, Mr. Scott, because I have gone. Thanks, everyone. Thank you. Thanks. Thank you. Here's a song that if you know you should sing along. And if you don't know it, you'll figure it out real quick. I don't know much about history. 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 Don't know much about that history. I don't know much about history, baby. Don't know much about history. I don't know much about history, baby. Don't know much about history. Well, I don't know much about history. 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 Don't know much about history. Thanks, guys. That song was written by Joan of Arc in 1925 when she was the Queen of England. Okay, let's see. What is coming up next? Okay, here's a song I don't usually play on the ukulele, but we'll figure it out together. In the kitchen of a restaurant downtown, making sure the dishes get cleaned and the orders get sent out, baby. It's as good a place as any for me to cry, to hide away the pain I feel inside. Ever since the day you left me, all I do is cry over you.
I feel. Cause when I get to crying, I pick up that shiny steel. Listen, grab myself an onion, to the back I go. Start to chop it up and let the tears upflow. When a waitress comes back and asks what's wrong, boy, I sing this song. I'm chopping up onions and I'll chop them up all day. I'm chopping up onions till my teardrops go away. I know the word today is that a man's allowed to cry. I take no consolation, I can't explain just why. Listen, I admit it feels good to turn the waterworks on, but if anyone sees me, my pride is gone. If necessary, I'll stay in the kitchen till I'm through crying over you. I'm chopping up onions and I'll chop them up all day. I'm chopping up onions till my teardrops go away. I'm chopping up onions, someday it'll be okay. I'm chopping up onions, now my baby's going to stay. Ooh yeah, ooh yeah, ooh yeah, I'm chopping up those onions. Chopping up those onions. Cause when you're chopping up onions, tears fall from your eyes. No one can tell that you're crying, crying, crying over you. So I'm chopping up onions.
Thanks, everybody. Here's a song about, you guys don't need to play while I'm just talking like this, but if it makes you feel okay, then do whatever you want. Okay, here's a song about my favorite politician on the whole planet, a favorite of the world's many, perhaps too many politicians. Okay.
Make cheese. Make cheese. Make cheese. Make cheese. Make cheese. Got a burger for a head and that's alright with me. Make cheese. Make cheese. A burger for a head and that's alright with me. Make cheese. Seems that McDonald's land has been taken over by that no talent Ronald and a bunch of nobodies. So tell the little children about the good mayor. One day they're gonna grow and they may not have a prayer of knowing who that burger-headed mayor is. They're only gonna know about that stupid clown in heels. Little friends at that time, whoever they may be. But everybody knows the real chief of McDonald land is mayor. 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 Mayor, 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 mayor. Mayor, 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 make cheese. Thanks, guys.
else have I got for you guys tonight? Oh, I got something. Here's a... Guys, here's a, whoops, that ruined that. Okay, where'd that go? Where'd you go? Come back now. Okay. Okay, guys, here's a... Once I had a pretty girl, her name it doesn't matter. She went away with another guy, and now he won't even look at her. His name's Larry. Hats off to Larry, well, he broke your heart, just like you broke mine when you said we should part. You told me lies, now it's your turn to cry, cry, cry. But now that Larry said goodbye to you, I know it may sound strange, I want you back cause I think you'll change, but there's just one thing I've got to... Oh, who am I kidding? I don't want you back, you're terrible. But I say hats off to Larry, well, it may sound cruel, but you laughed at me when you said we were through. You told me a lie, now it's your time to go cry, cry, cry. And now that Larry says goodbye to you. Sounds so cruel, but you lied to me, honey child, when you said you'd be true. Told me all those lies, now it is your turn to cry, cry, cry. Now that Larry said goodbye to you, and you, and you, 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 and you. He says goodbye to everybody. All right. Okay, I've never, like I said, I have never performed live at Apop Records, so I don't know if the floor is in the right key. But it sounds like it is probably. Okay, here's a song that comes from a tragicomic miniature opera that I co-wrote with my friend. It's loosely based on Ernest Hemingway's novella, The Old Man and the Sea. And this song is called Tale of the Sabrecanthe. It's about a big, evil, ugly demon fish that lives in a faraway lake. And so when you hear the word Sabrecanthe, that's what that is. It's a big, ugly fish. When I'm like, Sabrecanthe, blah, blah, you don't be like, Sabrecanthe, what the hell is that, you asshole? Because I just told you, okay? All right. Listen to the tale of the Sabrecanthe, the demon fish of Silver Lake, with fins like knives taking countless lives. It's fiery as make fearless men quake. Buttons, apple pie, lots of buttons up a top of day. Acquaintance of the Sabrecanthe, cursed sure your day shall be, though pure your intent, lest your life be spent. Threefold now comes the prophecy. First, a gift hewn of gold you'll receive, golden quality since 1851. Second, your clothing wet becomes, totally wet becomes. Third and final, transformation primal. The evil fish's curse its course has run. So heed the dire legend of the Sabrecanthe, the demon fish of Silver Lake, with fins like knives taking countless lives. It's fiery as make fearless men quake. I said with fins like knives taking countless lives. So many lives you can never count. Its fiery eyes make fearless men. Thanks, everyone. Okay, guys. I got one more, and for this one more, I'm going to show you my amazing short-sleeved sweatshirt. It's a. You guys like this? Yeah, I think it's great. It's a sweat T-shirt. I don't understand what the point. It seems like a counterintuitive kind of. Oh, but I love it. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. When the undead. Wait. First of all, I want to say this song is the first song on my new Googolplexia CD. It's called O before L and only one E. It's a mnemonic device to remember how to spell Googolplexia, not like the search engine, but like the number and it's on the shelves of Apop somewhere for a very low price, so think about getting, here's the first track from it. When the undead come back, they're always looking good, so good, and there's always champagne and fireworks in my neighborhood. And I live in a mansion at the top of a hill of a motherfucking. And I always tell the truth. And I always tell the truth. And I'm Thanks, everybody. I'm Googolplexia. My CD's here in the store. I've got some buttons and stickers if you want them. Also, feel free to take some snacks. I've got not quite name brand Slim Jims and circus peanuts up here in this little guy right next to the green machine. And help yourself. It's helpy selfie, as they say. Thank you. Next up is I don't masculine journey. Is there masculine journey? Okay, masculine journey next. Stick around.